Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics. I've got a mining rig running on solar again today. It's bright and sunny, pure bright and sunny. I have 1,600 watts of solar panels sitting there, and we're home today. So all the little green lines are shares that I'm getting. So I'm in a little bit higher difficulty pool. I may drop down to an easier mining pool difficulty level, I mean, but we'll see how it goes if I get enough shares. But anyway, I'm mining on solar power. Cryptocurrency is starting to come back up a little bit, and I decided to brush the dust off the rigs and get them going. I've got an Ethereum mining rig here that I'm trying to get going, but I left my monitor cable that goes into that one over at the store, so I have no way of adjusting it and setting it up. It looks like the mining pool I was using no longer supports Ethereum, and you see Ethereum in the news all the time right now, so I definitely want to get that going again. I'm tempted to even go into town and grab a cable just to get this turned on and use some of that solar power. Now this is about an 800 watt rig as it stands. When it's running full out, it's about 800 to 850 watts. This guy here alone runs about 500 watts according to my last checking. But let's go out to the solar panels and see what they're showing right now. So, oh, look at that. That's a beautiful sight. Look at that. We're pulling 762 watts and we're in float mode. Look at that. 760 watts we're pulling out of this system, and we're in float mode. Oh, that's a good sight. That's a really beautiful sight. See the blinking light? We are in float mode. Beautiful blue sky, sun straight up, solar panels adjusted properly. 1,600 watts of solar power. Even though that one is shaded a bit, it doesn't hurt a thing because I've got so much. For summer, I'm going to have to trim that tree down. I might have to take down that tree. I just might have to. Now I'm thinking about getting the wind turbines up, but the problem is with red tape in town, with the township, and also I've noticed that this middle pole is a little bit wobbly. We had some brutal winds this winter, and I've got to re-secure that. I'm going to be fixing these back up, getting things in shape for summer, but they made it through the winter, and the outer two posts are in good, but the middle one took a beating and it's a little bit wobbly. I figure with some rain and in time it'll resettle. But yeah, springtime is really windy here. So I'm not sure. I was going to put a wind turbine shaft right in the middle of that and going straight up, but that tree is definitely in the way for that purpose. Anyway, I'm figuring it out. I'm tempted to throw my wind turbines together and get them down here on a 10-foot pole or something, or even propped up on a log like over here, and that way I can crank out even more mining rigs. So I'm going to work on a second rig. A smaller one. I've got a group of 4 1050s. I know it's not much, but I want to get more power pulling out of this while I can. Use that solar power while the sun is bright and up in the sky like this. I'm surprised. So that's 764 watts. I had the monitor off when I was out looking, so I'm very surprised that pulls that much power. I had clocked it at about, or checked it at about 500 watts one time. But maybe this new algorithm is better. I had to download a new mining software, so maybe it's using more power out of these things. Sitting at 60 degrees Celsius. They're kicking some heat, so I'm going to pull them forward a little bit more so you get more fresh airflow. We've got the windows open in here, and there's a breeze. It's only 60 degrees Fahrenheit in here with the windows open, but we've got the wind blasting through the house to blow the dust out and air it out, since it's been a long harsh winter. Anyway, mining for free. on solar power. That's exciting. Well, I'm going to get to work on another rig. I don't know if I'll get it on this video or not, but I'm going to get my 1050 rig going and start making some money out in this place. Crypto's coming back up. It's time to start mining again. Well, I got another computer running purely on solar. Melanie, what's the blue number on the bottom of that thing say?
29.
Looking good, looking good. Still pulling in 29 volts. So I'm mining. I got green, which means I'm accepting shares. And I've got, this is my baby. This was my Linux computer in the office, and I popped in the Windows hard drive again just for mining this specific cryptocurrency I'm on. And I've got a single 1080 Ti, so now I have 3 1080 Ti's running on solar power in our off-grid home. So totally solar powered, 3 1080 Ti's for at this time, running on solar, mining the same cryptocurrency. So that's free cryptocurrency. Now, oops, Windows wants to restart. I don't like Windows. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Well, that explains why my computer's been so sluggish. I didn't think I remembered it being that horribly slow. The poor thing has been downloading Windows updates behind the scenes. So it has disabled my settings and re-enabled Windows updates, which I don't want. So anyway, I gotta take care of that. Let's go out and see what the solar power is looking like at 2:45 in the afternoon in a bright sunny day. Wow. We're only pulling, oh, sorry, my 400 watts. I don't know if that means, no, the sun's straight up. I gotta check, but we're in MPPT mode, but only pulling 400 watts, so I can't imagine that is all we need. So it must be that it's either not as powerful as sun, but it is, and it's straight up. So I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Parts of a couple panels are shaded, which is a problem. That might be why we're not pulling as much. The top 3 panels are shaded, but still we've got 2, 4, 6, 800, 1,000 watts of solar panels that should be cranking the power. Unless the batteries just don't need it and they're not in float anymore. It could be I pulled it out of float mode, but we're doing good. So we're still not pulling anywhere near as much as what I have for capacity. I would like to have known how much that is. I'm going to have to put a watt meter on my system and see what I'm actually using. That'll be another day, because I'll have to shut everything down to do it. But we're mining. 2 machines are mining cryptocurrency on free solar power. Sun is almost straight up, almost right straight up. I could actually probably go a little bit steeper on the angle on the panels now. So it's like 4:30 in the afternoon. Sun is now off peak. It's over here. So it's almost sideways to the panels. So let's see what we got pulling in. We have 800 watts coming in. I'm sorry. 800 watts coming in. We're down to 25.2 volts. So it's getting about time to shut down one of the rigs because we're pulling the batteries down. You can see the lights are not happy. I'm going to have to shut down one of the rigs and reduce the power usage. It's off peak, and that's about right. In peak summer I'll get up to 5 or 6 p.m. But right now I got to shut down one of the rigs. Now the other rig is still plugged in to solar power. This is my solar power here. And the voltage is coming right on up again, which is great. So I still have the time for the batteries to recover before it gets too dark. And I'm still mining. I'm going to go check out the status in a couple minutes here again. Windows just rebooted, so I want to let the computer reestablish itself. And we'll go out and check and see what's going on outside with one rig running. So we've got 540 roughly watts, give or take, and the batteries are topping back off. We're in MPPT. I'll let that run. I can still leave the rig on for a while and harvest some more cryptocurrency for free. Maybe another hour. And then tomorrow we can do it all over again. Well, there you go, guys. I had 2 mining rigs running today for free, mining cryptocurrency on the power of the sun. And we still had, as you may have seen, other plugs in there, other things running on solar power. So I'm going to sign off. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World Electronics, mining cryptocurrency for free with the power of the sun. Pretty cool. And as I mine more cryptocurrency, I'm going to take some of that and reinvest it into more solar panels so I can run more mining rigs, so I can get more solar panels, and so on and so on. Talk to you all later. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and hit that bell icon to get updates.